Am I bleeding? My foreskin is so cute. What the fuck?
Very opportune time. Very opportune time. I can see Leon wearing a turban. You know the sad part? Somebody somebody got mad at me for the dumbest reason under the sun. Can we take a guess about what that reason is? Somebody got mad at me for wearing a bonnet. Because apparently hair care means nothing to you fucking Americans. And whenever you see somebody, you know, properly taking care of their hair, everybody seems to have a problem with it. Everybody seems to have a problem with it. Nobody believes in it, you know. You owe me a song? I probably do. Probably do. Oh yeah, you fucking did the Disney thing, and yet I was nowhere near for it. And yet I was nowhere near for it. I realize you kind of look like King Batch. Y'all have family members who are ready to kill themselves, and y'all don't fucking boost their self-esteem in no fucking way, shape, or form. None. Like none. And yet here you are. But hello everyone. I thought, just for the fuck of it, why not on a random Sunday stream and, you know, jump scare. This guy just progressively has some of the worst takes known to man. And the takes, they aren't even... You could tell a motherfucker hears a take from somewhere else and repeats it. Can we see a little Leon dance? Maybe. Depending on how good or... depends on how much my head hurts after this or during this, you know? Only one or two options, but who is this? This is a cuck who doesn't understand that the internet doesn't really care about how much he wants to pretend like everything's kosher. Also known as White Zaddy. White Zaddy Lover 69 420. You know what I'm talking about? That's all you need to know about him. Now, as we all know, Stranger Things has ended. And before it ended, we got another glaring example of why media literacy means nothing to motherfuckers who don't pay attention. Because, I have to stress this to you all, Mike was gay the whole time. Mike was gay the whole time in Stranger Things. They fucking bullied him over it. The fucking hate crime was specified around him being different, which in any fucking show is code for being gay. And then he just came out and confirmed it. And now everybody under the sun who doesn't pay attention swears to God that they just randomly made one character gay. And those are the type of people I can't listen to worth a fuck. And just so happens that some of them make their own versions of entertainment, and it's absolutely dog shit. Critical drinker. But now we gotta hear about Stranger Things equaling gayer things. And no, I'm not eating. Shut the fuck up. No, I'm not eating. Shut the fuck up. Not eating anything.
Hey, they say it ain't straight. Hold on. It ain't straight. Hold on.
So the confirmation was the issue? Yeah. Honestly, while I knew he was a fruit the whole time, him coming out didn't bother me. The scene was kind of weird because when you look at it, it's like we just mapped out a plan to kill this dude. Now you want to tell us this? But I understand that the counter to that is he fucking cock teased him with, oh, I know the truth about you, Mike, Will, whichever fucking word, whichever name he is. And you tell your family they're not gonna want to fuck with you anymore. It's like, no, fuck it. I'll just do it just to see. That's essentially it.
It ain't Stranger Things no more. It's gayer things. Bruh.
I mean, comedy is subjective. I couldn't bother to laugh at this. I can't laugh at... I can never laugh at somebody trying that desperately to make something he heard somewhere else funny.
Oh, hold on. Man up, dog. Tighten up. Y'all know about Stranger Things, right? The show. I personally used to watch it I ain't watched it about 2 seasons because, frankly, I ain't got no time. And I can't get into it no more. I used to think it was tough, though. You feel me? But anyway, that's irrelevant, dog. The show is getting a lot of backlash because, Stranger Things has chose to focus on gayer things. And the audience is not happy.
Mind you, no, they didn't. That one scene did not change the entire complexity of this show. You know what changed the complexity of this fucking show? The bad writing of the Duffer Brothers.
I think you need to know the truth. Because I don't want you to see me differently. But I am different. I don't like girls. I mean, I do, just not like you guys.
I ain't gonna lie to you. Where's the copyright violation here? How is he able to fucking put a full 2 minutes of this fucking show? Netflix?
They don't learn, dog. Peeps are not playing the gay shit, right? Like, you gotta know your audience, bruh. It literally makes no sense. It's not good for business. Why would the other characters in the show give 2 fucks about you being gay when the world is ending, bro? It's like they chose to focus.
Well, allow me to help you out. That's their friend, that's their family member, so they're really going to give a fuck about them. And in a show where it's not the first time motherfuckers have stopped what they're doing to care while the world is either ending or a fucking threat is breathing down their fucking backs, that they sit there and have a fucking powwow. Do I need to remind y'all that there is what people would call iconic scene of Stranger Things, that where people are being chased down by a fucking devil monster, the Mind Flayer, there is a fucking sing-along. Wow, that's worse. That's 40 times worse. Fucking, you just planned out how you about to kill Vecna. Hold on, everybody, before we go, I'm gay. Compared to getting chased down by a fucking Mind Flayer. And as you're getting chased down, you hear on the radio 2 motherfuckers, one of them you never even met, singing a fucking song. And honestly, it's a great song. But which would you rather? Being chased down, and as you're getting chased down, you got to hear 2 kids singing? Or before you die, you hear somebody come out as gay? I'm going with the gay option. I ain't gonna fucking front with you.
Because attention on this particular part in the show had the whole town sitting down for this guy to come out and tell everybody he's gay. I know this man is like gay in real life, bro. Because, Stranger Things, the beginning, they all started off as babies, and then they grew up and became adults. And when this man became an adult, you could immediately tell, bro, swung that way. Well,
I'm gonna be honest, I couldn't tell because I'm not looking at children, teenagers, or adults and watching them grow up gay. I'm gonna be honest, it was news to me when it was news to me when the actual actor was gay. I was like, oh, and I moved on with my fucking life. When was your first ever stream? Had to have been back in 2019? 2019? Maybe 2019. Maybe 2019.
I guess they decided to take a moment to champion LGBTQ, but, ain't nobody trying to watch gayer things. They're trying to watch stranger things. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
And I despise that this is about to be like, oh my God, this is the reason why Stranger Things sucks. Not that it was an entire season of the most poorly paced shit under the sun. It's like, this shit was poorly paced. Like, it was poorly paced, like, at all times. Mind you, him being gay didn't even change the whole story. It changed nothing. They still had to kill Vecna. You know what changed the story? This motherfucker getting powers. That changed the story. That unequivocally changed the story. And it changed it in the hero's favor.
The show was going down in flames, bro. Stranger Things 5 gets review bombed as Will's coming out becomes worst rated episode on IMDb. Stranger Things has been review bombed after December 25th release of Season 5, Volume 2. The recent episodes have dragged the season's fan-driven Rotten Tomato score from the 70s down to 56, a stark decline from the show's previous seasons. For reference, Season 4 6 at 89%, 3 at 86%, 2 at 90%, 1 at 96%, bro. That bitch went all the way down to 56%, bro. So y'all tweaking, dog. This definitely gonna be the last season if it wasn't already, man.
We need to kill him. We need to get him out of here. He's unstable. How do you deal with him? We freeze him and break him.
It's stupid motherfuckers like this that somehow attribute a large fucking audience of slower people. Does anybody, like, I'm gonna work with the assumption all of you knew that before any episodes came out of Stranger Things, it was already confirmed to be the last season. I'm not talking about spinoffs. I'm talking about if this core fucking cast of fuck, it's done. Unless they just say fuck it and just pump a bunch of money at each and every one of these fucking actors. Hey, fuck it. Let's have an 8-episode arc trying to find 11 as she's either dying in space or in fucking Switzerland looking at 3 waterfalls, because I can't for the life of me understand why I now have to fucking interpret a different ending. Just tell me, just show me the ending. Show me the bitch dying. Show me the bitch on her last legs. Show me the bitch fighting for her life. Show me. Cause all this other shit is just buckets. I just can't, bro. Because for me to sit here and stomach somebody fucking sacrificing their life somehow, because if you go back and watch it, the bitch gets out the truck with everybody, but somehow maneuvers off of everyone to run back in a fucking portal. This is ridiculous. I don't know if Netflix is slow with a killing show. Oh no, this is not the first time they've killed like a highly successful show. Apparently, I've never watched this show just because like I missed the hype around it. Apparently, Squid Games is now terrible after that iconic first season. And apparently, we're going to get an American version of it at some point, which ungodly awful. But whatever hype Squid Game had dies with another season is because Netflix will have like all these original shows and they'll be so gas. But they'll cancel those because one show amassed all this fucking support, and then they'll fucking bank everything on that, and then the shit will end up being subpar. I haven't watched past season 2 of Stranger Things. You've missed some great shit. I'm not even gonna front with you. You start watching after season 2, you've missed some great shit. I won't lie to you. I won't lie. And listen, all this fanfare around the series finale, honestly, as a whole, out of 10, I'm still giving like season 5 an 8 out of 10. I'm never really turned off too much by what motherfuckers like what you see on the screen get turned off to, and it's clear he didn't even watch the fucking show to have a valid fucking opinion. I enjoyed what I watched from sun up to sundown. I basically just watch YouTube instead of watching TV shows or movies. I mean, it's fair. I canceled my Netflix subscription because I only got it back to watch Stranger Things, and now that that's over, I don't have a reason to keep it past I think January 21st. So I'm about to get all out. And I rewatched all of Arrow, and now Arrow's off of Netflix, and I'm not about to rewatch The Flash. You got me fucked up. I can't rewatch The Flash past season 3 because, oh my God, The Flash is terrible. The Flash is terrible past season 3. I could accept what season 3 offers me, but I cannot watch past it. I can't. I watched, after I gave up on The Flash, I watched the episode of like the last season where Oliver came back and had like a little guest appearance, and I watched a brief moment of the last episode of The Flash, and that's all I could do. I also fell off around season 2. I'm going to go back and try to see it through. Listen, if we're talking about Stranger Things, because I know I brought up The Flash, I hold the controversial opinion that season 4 of Stranger Things? Is that the season with? Hold on, let me see. Let me go on my Netflix account. Let me go on my little Netflixy. Netflix.
時間をたっぷり与えてあげよう。
Okay, One Piece. Didn't know that you were gonna sit there and just bum rush me. Is this a movie? Netflix putting One Piece movies on here? Oh, Prison Break's leaving soon. See, I'm running out of shit to watch. Yes, it's season 4. Season 4 is the best season of Stranger Things. So it's like, if you stopped watching up past season 2, season 3, it's not bad. It's just, oh my God, more kid focused than I would kind of like. But overall, still a pretty good season. But season 4, that's peak Stranger Things right there. Season 4. If you want me to rank all fucking 5 seasons, 4, 2, 1, 3, 5. 4, 2, 1, 3, 5. That's how I'm ranking them. Just out of sheer storytelling and mind fuckery, I gotta love it. But back to this.
But it's like, why I gotta go out like that, fam? You feel me? Why I gotta go out like that? Y'all leave this bad taste in everybody's mouth. Like the last thing they gonna remember about Stranger Things is y'all being on some gayer things. And that's just not what you should want. You know what I'm saying? But clearly y'all want it, bro. The reason why I was cracking up was at the start of the video, man, because I was reading the comments to this post. The Right Wing Angel posted, bro, and he made a post in regards to the gay Stranger Things, bro. And I'm reading the comments. Comments are funny as hell.
Yeah, it was crazy. I don't understand why you didn't read them comments about you getting chewed out for being a white lover boy.
Episode.
I do feel like Stranger Things would have been great at just the first season. Well, isn't the gimmick that... wait a minute. Why is the quality of this picture so fucking bad? I thought that was me. That's him. Why is the quality of the fucking picture so bad? This shit is in 1080p. I can't read a fucking thing out of this. I can't read one fucking thing out of this. Abysmal. But it didn't need all extra delving into. I will make the subtle argument that it could have been just 2 seasons, but when things often get to be a little bit too successful, that's when you gotta start actually planning some shit out. And I think I gotta rewatch those fucking interviews. I think the Duffer Brothers came out and was like, yeah, this we kind of had to wing it, because Vecna wasn't a thing till it was time to make season 3 or season 4, one of them fucking seasons.
Airs on a family day. Family gathers to watch it. Will Byers, I like poo-poo on my pee-pee, Kristen. Hold on, bro. Ooh, hold on. Episode airs on Family Day, Christmas. Family gathers to watch it. Will Byers, I like poo-poo on my pee-pee.
None of these things occurred, by the way.
Christmas spirit and family time ruined. Oh, that's fire, man. That's fire, dog. Especially when it comes from a woman. It didn't add to the story. That's why between that and the 8 business day long conversation between Max and Holly, I'm not sure what the brothers were thinking with this season. And Millie's lip filler cameo was wild. Kid coming out in the 80s, things that never happened. Why do they always mess up good shows? Let me go add my rating. Need this as close to 0 as possible. Everyone is so sick of the woke identity virtue signaling facts. Love the show and plot, but this was not needed in the plot. Yup, turn that off.
The problem is, I can make the subtle argument that it really, now that the final episode is out, doesn't really hold too much weight to the plot. But when I'm watching the show and I have the villain telling me via this fucking exposition, hey, you know, if you tell these people your secret, they're not gonna like you anymore. He's essentially trying to fuck with this fucking character to the point where he's got one chance, because, and I gotta say this because now that I've watched it and I know essentially nobody died, the assumption is that, hey, this might be the last time he sees a good portion of these fucking characters because they might die. Might as well just tell y'all my fucking desire of one, boys. I still think though the worst reaction out of everybody is all these motherfuckers that were hoping that you would get like some forced gay ship because oh my fucking god, it's somehow unnatural and also disrespectful to queer people and a failure to properly represent queer people if they don't get a random relationship between two characters in a show. It fries the fuck out of me. And the reason it fried the fuck out of me is because it's not the end of the world. I said it twice in 2 different videos. Bro, there are queer people who have an attraction to somebody and they hope that it could be a relationship and it doesn't. And then they move the fuck on. They'll probably like be sad or cry about it. It's a normal fucking reaction. But then they will move on to the next. Such is love, such is life. But for some reason, we got dumbasses like this on the screen. And oh my God, I hope I could find it. I really hope I could find it. Because not bookmarking shit that I know will be in my mind on a stream will just fucking hurt my soul. It will really just hurt my soul. Now I gotta hope I can find it. Maybe if I type in fictional character. Oh, I don't think I'm gonna find it. It's gonna fucking hurt. Because it was somebody having the worst reaction possible to a fucking ship not happening, and for the life of me, for the life of me, look at IMDb graph ratings of episodes. Most ratings are pretty similar, other than the episode in season 2 and 1 in season 5. Yeah, it's almost like motherfuckers heard about that shit and just got mad and went to IMDb, which is never really a metric for me because I just so happen to be a checks notes grown ass man. And so if I'm really interested in seeing something, I'm going to give it a good try. I gotta give it one good try. I'm not gonna be able to find this fucking thing. It's going to drive me up a fucking wall. It's going to drive me up a fucking wall. I mean, well, who cares what other people think? The vast majority, I can answer your question. You just look at the screen. Just look at the screen. Shippers see 2 male characters interacting with each other in equal or listen, you bring up My Hero Academia. That's a fucking terrible example because My Hero Academia literally had a bully and a fucking victim of bullying, and these motherfuckers said, hey, that's perfectly fine. Hey, this is a fucking victim of bullying. I am gonna sit here and cheer it on. And hope that they end up in a romantical relationship some fucking how. Some fucking how, some fucking way. I remember Rooster Teeth was bullied by their audience to make a gay relationship. And because this fucking parasocial need to be like, hey, we need this in a show. Not necessarily. It's not the end of the world if you don't get it. Also, the creative juices in the world will inspire anybody to give it a chance. Go ahead and try. Go ahead and make a show with some great gay romantical storytelling, and I hope it thrives. I found the video. I just scrolled down and hoped that my algorithm would bless me. Get a load of this shit.
Like, I don't understand. She fucking died, so, like, why can't they fuck? Like, I don't understand. I don't give a fuck about his random-ass boyfriend. Like, why did...
I could never be that invested into a show. There's romance anime that I'm not this invested in. Because for the love of fuck, do you really have to sit here and bawl out crying because two characters either didn't kiss, they didn't fuck, they didn't interact the way that you want? This shit ain't that deep. This shit is a TV show. Worse than that, it's a streaming service show. The only good thing to come out of this is because Netflix didn't know how to strike a deal with these movie theaters. The revenue that they made from all these people going to theaters to watch the final episode of Stranger Things, they get to keep it. This shit is fucking ridiculous.
Off at the very moment. One of them is already enough. We don't need a bunch of them in one show meant to be watched by young kids, mine included. Thanks. It's not that the character was gay. It's that no one gives a damn. That's why it was a horrible episode. No one cares he's gay. The world is about to end, and the character felt the need to make it all about himself. Like, dude, no one cares. Let's talk about more important shit. Before we go take on the big bad guy in the middle of a fight to save the world, I need to tell you I'm gay for 14 minutes. I mean, for anyone who watched the show, it was obvious he was gay the whole time. Yeah, but bro was gay in real life, dog.
It's not what we're here for. Fuck the fact that he was gay in real life. The motherfucker told a story. And because we still live in a time where motherfuckers get pissy when they hear a gay characters in the show, they sat there and used the usual subject matter of he's different. Oh, he's not like everybody else, subtly implying that Buddy was a fruit. And all it took at that point was for him to just come out. And he came out under the pretense that, oh, Vecna's trying to fuck with his mind and making it seem like, hey, you come out, your family's not gonna like you anymore. Your friends not gonna like you anymore because it's the 80s and gays are not really as cool as motherfuckers will have you believe.
Why are you gay? That's what I saw. Stranger Things, no. Gayer Things, check. Ruin the damn show. Does not represent 80s at all. Should have stayed in the closet. Yup. And then to add insult to injury, I don't know if y'all seen 50 Posts, bro, because, you know, the Diddy documentary is #1 on Netflix. It's like #1 in the world, dog. And I suspect that, you know, the Stranger Things production team was expecting Stranger Things to be #1. But, you know, a week or two ago, whenever the shit came out, you know, 50 made this post, you know what I'm saying? Stranger Things spent $500 million in production just to be bumped to #2 by Stranger Things, meaning the Diddy documentary, Stranger Things, dog. But they just can't get right, bro. You know what I'm saying? You fucking around, dog. You go.
Those two things have zero correlation. I hate to break it to you. A documentary about a prolific fucking individual being caught in a fucking operation where he's playing with baby oil and sex trafficking would wildly get more traction than a fucking show where presumably teenagers, even though they all look like they're 20, are fighting against a monster. I'm gonna be honest with you. I had more weight towards the Diddy documentary before Stranger Things came out.
Oh, Wokey go broke, dog, and clearly everybody's sick of this gay shit.
Y'all don't know how to use these catchphrases right anymore. Going woke, going broke. Netflix is not going out of business. Netflix pulled in a bunch of fucking subscriptions just from people wanting to watch Stranger Things. The actors already got their money. Unless Netflix shuts down after this, they're not going broke. They're not going broke. I sort of forgot what the controversy was about. It's just motherfuckers mad that they're not paying attention to a story. Why didn't they just have him going out with his boyfriend in the epilogue instead of having a monologue about his sexuality in the middle of the final fight? I don't think there was a monologue about his sexuality in the middle of the final fight. The motherfucker sat there and tried to connect with Vecna, trying to learn his past, tried to implore with Vecna to come to the good side, which would have been a way worse fucking ending. Overall, I don't like how this nigga looking at me in the eyes. And honestly, I just want this motherfucker to curl up with that dead corpse that he loves so much. Speaking of, from one beady-eyed motherfucker to another. Listen, bro. I am but a simple man with simple ideals. Any coffee man today? No. I'm. This relatively might be short. No. No coffee man today. No coffee man. No perspectives. No officers. None of it. We're primarily here for this. At least on YouTube. We're primarily here for this. Because for some reason, Willy's throwing his hat in the ring and talking about Candace Owens. Wait a minute, being unironically evil. Now, what did I say about words and motherfuckers not using them right? Candace has gone through every fucking layer of the book. And it's not that this bitch is evil. Do y'all know? I feel like I told y'all this and showed y'all. Candace, for some fucking reason, called 2025 a hell of a year, even though her supposed fucking friend got gunned down and killed. Line up any of my fucking friends and I have to see them getting shot and murdered on camera. I don't give a fuck if it happened on the first day of the year. This is not a good year. I especially would not call it a hell of a year. But fuck it. Life's handy, you lemons. Rip it, Willy.
I've accepted that nothing is sacred and that everything is going to be debated. I'm certainly not the joke police, but Candace Owens, who has marketed herself as Charlie Kirk's best friend, has done nothing but grift at his murder. Within 24 hours. So
is everybody else. I get it. Everybody's played a role. Everybody's got a little bit of change off that dead body. Like, everybody who made a fucking YouTube video got something from it.
Hours after he passed away, she posted, "To my friend Charlie Kirk," and she'd end the video saying she feels hurt.
A lot of pain right now, and I love you, Charlie, and I'll see you when I'll see you. I love you very much.
This went on to be our most popular live stream ever. This will lead to the next 3 months being full of non-stop live streams coming up with baseless conspiracy theories about who killed Charlie. First, it was that people at Charlie Kirk's own company, Turning Point, betrayed him.
Like I alluded to last week.
I feel like he might be skipping over the Willy. My hope in this video is that he spends dedicated time talking about the French transgenders coming to kill her. I need that, Willy.
And which I will double down on now. I believe that people within that company betrayed Charlie.
Now, what's her evidence of this? Well, it's that she saw it in a dream. I'm serious. It's that stupid.
I similarly, like I just said, had a vivid dream this weekend, and Charlie came to me and he told me that he was betrayed.
Just look at the face. Just look at the face after saying that. Just look at the face. Observe the face after saying shit like that. Just look at the face, the smugness in it. Just the smugness in saying the dumbest shit possible. And motherfuckers just took that and just believed it and ran with it and went with it and gone for it. And I'm the bad guy for saying, hey, this is stupid. But I gave it so much of a chance because I was swept up in the emotion of, all right, this is your friend dead. You want to find out what the fuck happened? Sure, go ahead. But oh my fucking God, has this been the worst way to actually go about information? It's been terrible. You can't get to a point. You can't find real evidence. You're just throwing shit at the fucking wall hoping that it sticks. And hoping and failing because, oh boy, have people been spending dedicated time just debunking your ass. That shit ends up in your favor. And listen, today's Sunday. Apparently tomorrow she's coming back with a fever pitch. And it's not gonna stop, even though she burped out that, hey, if my husband or Erica tells me to stop, I'll stop. Erica said stop. Well, she didn't tell me to stop lying, and I want to know what I've lied about. It's like... Sacagawea.
And so for me, you don't have to believe that, but I do believe that. It was the immediate sense I got actually, and I don't know who exactly it is that betrayed him, but I also felt in the dream that it is soon going to be revealed, that it's actually inevitable that it is going to be revealed, that there is nothing and no one that is going to stop the truth from coming out, and it is going to have international consequences. Take that to the bank.
Mind you, she's been at this since September. What are the international
New
consequences?
donation from Mercedes Rivera.
What are I appreciate that. What are the international consequences? We just had one of the motherfuckers she accused. What his name is? BB? That motherfucker was just in America. Took a picture with Trump and left. What's the international consequence?
Quote me on that.
Yeah, we're still waiting on that. This is all based off of her womanly intuition.
Women tend to have a stronger intuition about people, I would.
Get back in the kitchen. Oh my God. Just get the fuck back in the kitchen, bro. Like, this shit is ridiculous. Why? Why are you here? Why are you... Women have a better intuition about people? Yeah, I bet you do. Did you say that before? Did you realize your intuition before or after you signed the check to work at the fucking Daily Wire? Did your women's intuition kick in before or fucking after? The public demands a gratifying, satisfying conclusion to the subject matter. And if I don't get it, I'm hurt and distraught.
Then suddenly everyone is involved. The U.S. federal government is covering it up.
If you were going to bring me to the argument that this truly was a miracle, it probably would not be in the midst of a circumstance where the feds are lying, right? That is like, not now, right?
Israel is involved because Ben Shapiro said Candace should be condemned. Ben only cares about Israel's interests, so Israel is involved. Then it's France.
I can tell you the feds are not doing that because I was the one who said I had the information about the French Foreign Legion being on the ground the day that Charlie was assassinated, and the feds have not reached out to me.
It's because you're crazy. He blames France.
Why? But like, why would the feds reach out to you? You are nobody. You have a podcast. You're a woman. In this realm of conservatism, you're worthless. And then you black. That's worse. Why can I not join a fucking game?
France, partially because she thinks the first lady has a penis.
And I think you
Brigitte Macron has a penis. I really want you to know that.
Brigitte Macron does not have a penis.
Brigitte Macron has a penis.
No, she doesn't.
She thinks she's the main character. She's like, I found Egyptian planes. Isn't it suspicious the government isn't reaching out to me about this?
As soon as some podcaster was like, hey, I found Egyptian planes and they're being kind of shady, I would be like, whoa, that is weird.
What? I need to hear that in full again.
Was like, hey, I found
Egyptian planes. Isn't it suspicious the government isn't reaching out to me about this?
As soon as some podcaster was like, hey, I found Egyptian planes and they're being kind of shady, I would be like, whoa, that is weird.
I will not take the fucking word of a podcaster seriously. Hey, the Fresh and Fit podcast says they've discovered Egyptian planes showing up at the wrong time, at the wrong place. Ooh, don't you find that suspicious? Don't you find, we used to live in a time where conspiracy theories actually made you question. Now it's just, don't you find that suspicious? Ooh, it's embarrassing. I love my sisters, don't get me wrong. Would not warrant referring to this as a women moment so much as a silly bitch moment. Oh, so a woman moment.
What's up with these Egyptian planes?
It's like, wow, everybody killed Charlie besides Tyler Robinson.
Like, even if you are somebody who's on the side of those who do believe that Tyler Robinson pulled the trigger one way or another, would you ever describe what happened as quote unquote very clear?
Yes.
I'm guessing your answer to that would be no.
Because you've eaten all the glue. She has zero evidence of there being a second shooter, but she believes that over the official story. How? I don't know. Maybe she dreamt that up too. Remember, Candace claims to be Charlie's...
Fucking... These are some ugly fucking pictures. These are some ugly ass niggas. Oh my fucking God. These are some ugly ass people. Oh my God. It's just so. I know. I'm not reading that. I'm not reading that. Fuck. I hate how motherfuckers now, they don't say giving head no more. They say I need some Kirk. I'm distraught. I am fucking distraught. I can't stand you motherfuckers. I can't. I just can't.
Closest friends. They're basically siblings.
Our relationship was real. We were brother and sister. You know, we were fortified. Our relationship was forged in fire, the fire of politics. I knew him. I knew Charlie, the real Charlie.
But since she's used his death to tear down Charlie's political party, his company, his friends.
Do you believe Mikey McCoy had any prior knowledge of Charlie's murder?
Mikey's behavior is weird on that day.
And now his widowed wife.
None of us are involved in my husband's murder. Turning Point USA, myself.
That doesn't work for me. It doesn't work for me, and it shouldn't work for you.
She implies that she was worried about getting poisoned in her meeting with Erica Kirk.
I did not know if they were going to be open. I didn't know what Erica's energy was going to be like, if it was going to be more of an argument, if there was going to be legal threats. You guys were telling me not to drink water, so I didn't drink water. Well, I brought my own water, but I didn't drink that water too.
Honestly, it's y'all fault. Y'all don't want to tell nobody to shut the fuck up no more. That's the fucking problem. I live in a world where nobody want to tell motherfuckers to shut the fuck up. If you start telling motherfuckers to shut the fuck up, they gonna start shutting the fuck up. Any other scenario, it just ain't gonna fly. You gotta start telling motherfuckers to shut the fuck up. Wait, what about water? Apparently the bitch was so thrown the fuck off about drinking water because she got hyped up into thinking that the fucking Turning Point USA crew was going to come there and kill her, that she just sat there dehydrated for who knows how long that conversation was. Whoever the fuck knows how long that conversation was, that's... Oh my God. I actually live in this fucking world. I live in this world. I gotta stomach this shit. I gotta stomach this bullshit. I really
Running
do.
this conspiracy to being the #1 podcaster some weeks above Joe Rogan. She streams to over 300,000 people some days. Hassan is the second biggest political streamer, streaming to about 20,000 people, peaking at 45K last month. She is 10xing the next streamer in her genre, but it's because her streams are so exciting. She's talking about how France is trying to kill her. The fucking government of France.
It feels especially urgent, right? Don't you feel a sense of urgency right now?
No.
In the wake of me having learned that France apparently paid for my assassination.
She never elaborates on this, by the way. Also, why are you smiling? Aren't you about to be murdered? Candace's security is my top priority. That's why she needs to protect herself from data brokers and hackers by using...
All right, so look, I'm gonna skip over this, but I just need I need everybody to remember. I need everybody to fucking remember. This woman sat there and told y'all the French transgenders are coming to kill me. And she proceeds to show no evidence. I mean, none. Oh, I sent it to the FBI and they haven't responded to me. They haven't reached out to me. Oh, it's because I didn't give it through the proper channels and I just texted somebody that works at the FBI. We have no correlation of who the fuck that person is. Where do they work in the FBI? Oh, where? Are they like a high-ranking official? Are they a fucking janitor?
Conspiracy theories have zero logic, zero consistency.
How would the current court case and the jury pool be impacted if you answered about why these Egyptian planes, why it's a statistical anomaly for these Egyptian planes to be surrounding Turning Point USA, faith events, you and Charlie this many times?
Also, what the fuck is an Egyptian plane? Is that just a Delta airline flight? I know if we're talking about like a Spirit airline, we talk about nothing but niggas. But at what point do we think to ourselves, something may not make any fucking sense?
That impacts, and again, I'm a gut player. It's common sense. So forgive me for not being elite enough and educated
Hi, Rex.
enough and expert enough to understand how it would impact things. Explain it to me like I'm not a legal expert, you know? Like I don't trust legal experts. I think they're all full of shit.
How is anything she said there common sense? It's literally the opposite of common sense. She's explaining an international operation to kill a YouTuber. She's always going on about these Egyptian planes, but she never posts evidence of anything.
Actually, frankly, just pissing me off. So I became locked in on these Egyptian planes because that's how I am, okay? You keep pushing me and keep pushing me, I will become an expert on these planes. I'll learn how to build an Egyptian plane. The reality is, like I said, tomorrow I will show you how these planes tie back to Israel.
She never got around to this.
It's always, hey, tomorrow I'm going to show you this. Tomorrow I'm going to show you that. Tomorrow you're going to know about this. Tomorrow you're going to know about that. What about right now? What's stopping anything from being shown to me right now? I would love to see it now. Why do I have to wait till tomorrow?
I know, hard to imagine. It's
How are you, Leon? Dying on the inside now.
gotten to the point where even
I lost a fuck ton of loot in Arc Raiders, and I'm very pissed off about it.
Alex Jones is calling her a baseless conspiracy theorist.
Dealing with Candace Owens, just as soon as the whole Egyptian plane thing gets debunked with all facts, now she's moving something else, and I'm really worried about her. I'm worried about her and her mind, but her latest source and what she's done, implicating the U.S. military, and all this other stuff is just so damaging. When you go investigate it, it's so crazy. And just like with the Egyptian plane, she says she has the metadata, then publish it. And when she did publish it, and it got fact-checked, it wasn't accurate.
The closest thing I could find to her proof about these Egyptian planes is when she posted the flight log in a tweet saying Tyler Robinson must have some powerful friends, implying that the people on this plane collaborated with Tyler Robinson to do it, but her only proof is that a plane flew out of an airport that day. At this point, why stop at blaming just that plane? Blame every plane to take off from the airport that day. We have reached peak schizophrenia. She also claims that this plane's first visit to America was on July 20th, and it was at an army base in Nebraska. But if you look at the very flight log she posted on her tweet, it shows that the plane stopped at OMA and LMK airports. These are the public airports of Omaha, Nebraska and Lincoln, Nebraska. Candace, where's the military base? This is what I mean by she just...
this one before. What am I reading? My foreskin is so cute. What the fuck?
Says stuff. When people pointed out that she's wrong, she doesn't acknowledge it. She just says it's the Zionists coming after her.
And I'm like, this is happening. It's like a psychological operation because it's completely crazy. And when you see a media storm like this, it can only be happening because
I can't for the life of me. I have to say this. I have several people who, in different directions, ask me my thoughts about Candace and these fucking fanatical stories she comes out with. You already know about moral. I have a different one for you. I have this guy. He's a good friend, and he likes watching all this shit. And he's been watching all this shit, and he's been catching up because you know what? I did what Moral did to me. I was like, you know what? Go watch these Candace Owens episodes and you tell me how you feel about it. This motherfucker comes back to me and it's just like, bro, I see she's tying all this shit together. She's trying. It was not Della. It's literally nobody. It's not Brad. It's not Jordan. It's none of these motherfuckers. This motherfucker, he's like, she's tying it all together. And I just looked at him. I was like, nigga, she said this shit came to her in a dream. What is she tying together? Oh, but she's proving that the Egyptian plane thing is a real thing with documentation that proves that those planes are going nowhere near where she's saying they're going. Oh, but what about that's debunked too? It's like watching and listening to motherfuckers try to explain away bad information is just comical to me. And you might have noticed, it's not really a thing that anybody would notice unless you're truly paying attention to how the tides tend to move. They're starting to turn on Candace. Ever since she came back from that meeting with Erica Kirk, the tide has slowly shifted against Candace. It's not enough to where anybody's going to look at it and see, oh my God, it's changed. It's subtle. But the more Candace Owens tries to ignore it by saying everyone's a Zionist, the more it'll come back and be stronger than the last. And she won't have like this nice way to get away from it because instead of giving people information, she's giving people entertainment. Because guess what? No closer is Candace to finding out what the fuck happened to her friend. And honestly, she should have lost credibility the moment she said Charlie came to her in a dream. But you know what? People stuck with her. She should have lost credibility again when she started framing the same administration many of you motherfuckers voted for, but she didn't. She should have lost all a semblance of respect towards the quote-unquote craft of journalism when instead of acknowledging that she got something wrong, she came up with the myth that French transgenders are coming to kill her and proceeded to not show a lick of evidence of that at all. You ask a motherfucker, wait, did Candace ever show proof of that? And they're like, well, what does that matter? What do you mean, what does that matter? She made it known to everybody that she's being hunted by they thems who say we. How is that not an important thing? But as soon as everybody saw her going to parties and going to Dollywood, oh, nobody gave a fuck anymore. Oh.
Zionists are locking arms and going attack because they by and large control the media. They just do. Okay, one way or the other, Zionists control the empire medias, and they are scared about something in this investigation. We've noticed that from the very beginning.
It's amazing that we live in a world where if you're caught blatantly lying like Candace was, you could just blame Zionists and half the internet will forgive you. Works for Hassan, why not Candace? My point is, if your common sense can only be explained by elaborate media and global cabals operating behind the scenes, it's no longer common sense, but it gets worse. The interview took place 2 months after Charlie's death, and by that time, Candace was already framing herself as more trustworthy than experts.
Why it's a statistical anomaly for these Egyptian planes to be surrounding Turning Point USA, Faith, events, you, and Charlie this many times. How would that impact? And again, I'm a gut player. It's common sense. So forgive me for not being elite enough and educated enough and expert enough to understand how it would impact things. Explain it to me like I'm not a legal expert, you know? Like I don't trust legal experts. I think they're all full of shit.
But when Ellie asks questions based off basic information, it becomes blatantly clear that Candace doesn't know anything. Ellie asks why Candace thinks Tyler's text messages are fake, and Candace cites Discord for some reason.
Do you have any proof that the messages were made up? Because that would be easily proven.
Yeah, but they didn't put timestamps on them, and Discord came out and said they didn't exist.
This was supposedly text messages, not Discord messages. It's my understanding from the indictment.
I actually did not read that they were text messages.
Why did people put so much stake into this woman? She's not doing a good job. She's not getting to the bottom of everything or anything. Fuck everything. She's not getting to the bottom of anything. And motherfuckers are swearing up and down. Oh, you just don't know, bro. She's gonna figure it out. It's going to be figured out. And the whole time, it's going to be figured out.
She didn't even bother to read the indictment, which says text messages. Now, there's also Discord messages between Tyler and his friends, but Candace claims that Discord says they're fake.
Have messages. It's all over. We found it on Discord. Discord is going to say that's not true. So who made up these messages?
I have no idea where Candace is getting that they're fake from. Discord literally provided the messages. I'm sorry for all of this. Read a message from the suspect's account. Discord provided a copy of the message with the confession to authorities. And then when I am able to track down Candace's sources, the logic is so flimsy.
When you say you believe that Charlie Kirk was betrayed by someone close to him, what do you mean?
I think that in the coming weeks, there's going to be a lot of financial reports that are coming out. And I, first and foremost, do not believe that Tyler Robinson killed Charlie Kirk. I want to be very clear on that. Whether he was involved, I think the answer is yes. I think that's obvious.
And your basis for saying he didn't act alone?
Yes, there was a bot, Rex.
Alone is what?
I don't know, maybe the weird Fed messages that were concocted out of thin air that had no timestamp and were written like they were speaking in 1822.
Look, Candace.
You know what's crazy? It came out from the fucking paperwork of what's going on in court. Tyler Robinson's attorneys know about all the shit Candace is saying. And even they are like, nah, the bitch is nuts.
This is referring to is that Tyler Robinson said vehicle instead of car in the text messages.
Second term that I want you to look for in your phone is vehicle. Vehicle. Well, I mean, what pops up for you? Is that something that you say? I'm just going to go outside to my vehicle. I left something in my vehicle. I'll be right back. I parked my vehicle outside. I don't remember where I parked my vehicle. I love vehicles, love fast vehicles. I'm a big vehicle person, said nobody ever. The text messages that were released yesterday in the indictment of Tyler Robinson make perfect sense if you don't think about them at all. Like literally, if you suspend all reason, all rationality, then they can make perfect sense. That's the only way. You just have to stop thinking.
This is it. This is her proof that the text messages are fake and that the feds are involved in covering up Charlie's murder. But what's funny is Candace says the word vehicle all the time.
President gets shot in a moving vehicle in Dallas. I almost made him pull over the vehicle. Hollywood is the vehicle. He just gets out of his vehicle. Who owned a white vehicle that was parked in the neighborhood, which was nearby where the shooter had walked? Nick lives nearby. And everyone locally had looked at this vehicle and said that it was remarkably suspicious. And
I think Candace could get away with it if she says white people don't say vehicle. I feel like she could get away with it. All she has to do is just be like, oh, I'm saying vehicle in the courtroom aspect, not in the sense of that I say vehicle casually in my day-to-day. Like, oh no. Hey, Karma. We're fucking everybody's looking at half-naked computerized men fight while we talk about a random bitch trying to solve the murder of her dead friend and failing Matter of fact, I'm gonna ask Karma. Karma's new around here, so she's got to get bullied like the rest of you did. It's the initiation process. Karma, think about your closest friend. It could be a cousin. It could be girlfriend, boyfriend, mom. Anyway, think of your closest friend. You ain't got to name them. Just think of them. Now imagine you sitting at home and you get a text message like, oh my God, did you hear what happened to closest friend? And then you just go on social media and you see your friend get shot in the fucking face and they're dead. Would you call the rest of the year a hell of a year for you in a positive manner? Because I'll tell you one thing, line up any friend I got. I see one of these motherfuckers die like that. The rest of the year is gonna fucking suck. Because I'm gonna be thinking like, damn, I just saw my partner get gunned down. This shit is terrible. I'm about to think about this shit for a cool minwit. I don't have friends, Leon. I have Discord. Oh my God, I have a pedophile in my fucking chat. That's it. This woman is trying. Great freeze frame by me, by the way. I am the master of the freeze frame. This fucking woman since September has tried to be the greatest fucking investigative journalist of all time, but I'm still stuck on how motherfuckers just let her lie and say French transgenders were coming to kill her. And she just said that and left it. She just said it and left it for everybody. I can't function, bro. I can't function, bro. This shit is impossible. I can't. Leon, Candace is more unhinged with her crack ship theory than the lady who tried to solve a college campus murder with astrology. I ain't gonna lie. Now I gotta think about it. Who's worse? Candace trying to solve Charlie's murder, or the one bitch who thought, hey, I could falsely accuse somebody of murder using some fucking tarot cards? Ah, shit. That's a hard one. That's a hard one. You know what? Let's call it a tie. They're both equally stupid. Both involve no actual information. Both involve people being falsely accused. You know what? Let's call it an even tie. Well, no. I might give the edge to Candace being crazier. Because Candace then sat there and said French transgenders are coming to kill her. Like, I might give the edge to Candace being crazier. Because what you mean French transgenders are coming to kill you? I'm never going to get over that. And the fact everybody just dropped that with her, impossible. French specific, yes! Listen, every time I say it, it's fucked up, but it's true. Thank God Charlie died, because Candace would not have shit to talk about. Candace was not the #1 podcast before this. Lie to somebody else. Candace spent dedicated time talking about a fucking French president's wife being transgender, and that fell apart because the court documents proved that she was full of shit. And because there was nothing else Candace was talking about, this bitch circumvented and went straight to, hey, my friend's dead. I'm going to be the one to solve it. Ignoring any actual information, ignoring any actual evidence, just to be like, fuck it. Life's handing you lemons. And then when the story started to die off, when the story started to lose a little bit of weight, I'm being hunted. I got intel that French transgenders are coming to fuck me. They're going to turn me into a black French trans man. And everybody was concerned. Then this bitch went on Thanksgiving vacation. This bitch went to a fucking theme park. This bitch went to parties. The whole time I'm sitting there thinking, wait, I thought people were coming to kill you. Why aren't you staying safe? And this is when I knew I couldn't take motherfuckers serious. Motherfucker, what do you mean? You telling me Candace can't socialize now? And then when you flip it and be like, I thought she was being hunted down. So now she could just go out and about anywhere? Or why doesn't she go and meet all these people she's been accusing for a face-to-face meetup? Oh, you want her to risk her life? It's like, man. There's a reason Trump called you motherfuckers untalented. There's a fucking reason. It's because y'all easy. It's because y'all fucking easy.
Phil had come back to him and said, I can help you. Just figure out more about this vehicle that was parked.
She can't be this stupid, dude. The proof of her being malicious comes from her showing footage from 2022 of Tyler Robinson talking to the police after a car accident.
During the discussion with the officer that showed up, Tyler certainly refers to it as his car, not his vehicle, because that's how most English speakers refer to a car.
Mom's on her way? Yeah, she's gonna be a minute. She's gotta shuttle over from where she's at to her car and then drive over. Gotcha.
His mother was gonna shuttle over from her car?
Who let women have a voice? You know what? Now look, before y'all try to get all feminist on me, specifically conservative women, y'all know my beef. My beef is long-standing and it'll never die. I'm sick of conservative women having online platforms. Enough. Go face down, ass up. Go make that man some babies and a fucking sandwich. Stop worried about them fucking bullhorn nose ring girls. Go let them live their life while you live yours. Anything else? I don't want to hear.
Interesting.
No, it's not. I looked up the exact same video that Candace showed, and if you watch the whole thing, Tyler says the word vehicle just a couple of minutes later.
As I get into the intersection, he pulls. There was a vehicle in the lane.
Wow, it's as if people have vocabularies and use different words sometimes. Candace showed this exact same video and then purposely cut it off for her audience right before her point was about to be debunked. This isn't an accident. She's being malicious. It's not a coincidence that all of her sources are unnamed and anonymous and that no other...
She said he came to her in a dream. How is anyone even listening to that nutcase at all? Praise her. Praise her, praise her, praise her, praise her, praise her, praise her. You poor, daft fool. Allow me to tell you why. Allow me to spit a little game for you. Get you to understand why things are going the way. Let me help you out. It's because we as Americans are fucking stupid. We are often bored by any and every fucking thing. We are the dumbest, slowest motherfuckers. We crave not actual information. We crave entertainment. We crave to be entertained. I told Moral this. She doesn't necessarily give a fuck about Charlie Kirk. She's just entertained by the entire concept of a random bitch saying anything and hoping that it sticks. Nobody, and how do I know this? Everybody under the fucking sun, everybody wanted Candace Owens to be on a live stream in some capacity with Erica Kirk when they both announced that, oh, we're going to meet up on this day. Everybody wanted that to be a fucking live stream. Not for any information, but they wanted to see two bitches argue at each other. That's it. Because ain't nothing more entertaining than a bunch of ugly bitches arguing with each other. Don't believe me? There's a show on one of these fucking streaming services called The Baddies. It's mediocre looking women that some of you motherfuckers, as the kids say, goon to, calling each other bitches for 40 minutes. That's it. And you'll sit there and wonder, who the fuck would want to watch that? People who want to be entertained. That's it. It's people who want to be entertained. You want to be entertained. That's why I'm the boring motherfucker. Baddies is shit TV. See? Told you. Entertaining. It's fucking-taining. You know what's crazy? My partner came to visit me. And I had made orange chicken. And that motherfucker got something. He was like, wait, damn, this shit good. And then he called his girl. He FaceTimed his girl, showed her the orange chicken. And she on the phone like, wait, I want some. And I said, no. I'm not feeding everybody. The fuck do y'all think this is? The homeless shelter? No, absolutely not. But see, getting that acknowledgement that your food is good all across the board, it's good work. And what was funny is that his girl like yelled at him that he needed to be back by her at like 4 o'clock and it was already 3:30. I love that my partners are in relationships whipped. I like seeing these motherfuckers whipped. They spend all that fucking time talking about I can't wait to get a girl. Now you whipped. Follow that bitch command. How the fuck did we get here? I think I got ADHD.
Outlet is receiving anything. It gives her the freedom to just make stuff up.
Feds are like on a computer, like typing it out back and
That's
forth.
exactly what it is. The feds made up the text messages.
But you don't have anyone from like.
You don't want to be whipped, Leon? I'm black. Racial undertones, sweetheart. It's crazy how we both said essentially the same thing. Ain't that a bitch? That let me know you white. That you racist motherfucker. You racist motherfucker. You racist motherfucker. I knew it. You racist motherfucker. See, the YouTube chat is a bunch of horny motherfuckers. You motherfuckers on Twitch are fucking racist. My God, what can I do? And then the kick chat is just dead. Like, I'm not, yo, that's a white person joke right there. Like a moth to a fucking flame. I'm still mad. I lost all that fucking goop in Arc Raiders. I lost all them fucking guns. Shit make me want, never mind. I'm not horny too. I'm not reading that.
The FBI telling you that or law
I have
enforcement?
leaks.
Okay.
No.
Has anyone leaked to you?
And Tyler Robinson.
But has anyone said to you?
I refunded that game. Oh, you just suck.
Even off the record, like, yeah, we faked these.
I have very strong sources everywhere on both sides, from Lance to Robinson's family to federal government, and I am making the statement that those text messages were made up and that they did not come from Tyler Robinson.
But she won't show any of this evidence because it doesn't exist. She's not doing an investigation, she's writing fan fiction. Meanwhile, she doesn't even know what town Charlie was shot in.
I don't know what he means. Where is he stuck here, guys? Do you have a clue here? I'm stuck in a REM for a little while longer. It shouldn't be long until I can come home. Is that a typo? I should have asked you guys. Okay, that's the town? Okay.
How do you not know the town? This is the no.
Journalism, boys. Leon treating us like plantation owners. Hey, man. Hey. But to answer your question, Karma, I get in a relationship, I'm a fucking simp. I know what to do now. Feed it and eat the pussy consensually. That's all you gotta fucking do. Buy it like a purse or something. Like, feed it and fuck it. That's all you gotta do.
#1 political streamer right now. She's worse than his.
Why? What's wild about that? Listen, there's a joke amongst me and my partners all yesterday about my taste in women. And I'm sitting here trying to piece together, why in the fuck is everybody laughing at me for my taste in women? There are motherfuckers, listen. Y'all can have horrible taste in women all you want. There are grown adults who rape kids. You will not be able to shame me about my dating preferences. Never. Never. So is Candace your bread and butter topic? Yeah. That's essentially why I'm here. I got no other reason. Well, I do have one other reason, but we're not there yet. But mainly, I'm here to fucking watch this video about Candace, you know? Not a bad thing. Not a bad vibe. You know what's crazy? These motherfuckers, it was Sly. For some reason, Sly just sends me a picture of Tipster's YouTube or Twitch account. And I'm like, why are you following this? Well, I'm just there to keep up. Keep up about what? Tipster ain't done nothing. Tipster's just sitting there living his fucking life away from you motherfuckers. And there you go, just hoping. Fucking weird. Clown me for my taste. Right. You could judge me. Cause I like women who got some meat on their bones. You know what I'm saying? I ain't talking about a dick because I know one of you motherfuckers is gonna try. I'm talking about fat motherfuckers. They got motherfuckers who rape kids, and motherfuckers will draw the line at me for saying, hey, if I had the fuck you money, if I was rich and famous, I'd have bagged Lizzo. Motherfuckers, I'm not talking about Lizzo now. I'm talking about Lizzo from like 2020. Niggas want to draw the line at me. I don't rape kids. I thought you hated Tibby. I do. That don't mean I gotta follow that motherfucker's every footstep. Because if you looked at what was said about that motherfucker when it was relevant to say it, the topic's over. Constantly looking over your shoulder to see about that motherfucker makes you look weird. Like, if you constantly following a motherfucker around, hoping that you could get them to say something, or you watching every move they fucking make, and the topic's dead, you're a loser. You just are. What a sad life to live. That's a sad life to fucking live. Go do something else. There's other shit to disperse and talk about.
Hassan at least cites where he gets his fake news from. Candace, meanwhile, will just start claiming that the real shooter popped out of a hole in the ground. This episode has 3.5 million views, and in it, Candace claims the federal government forgot something important.
What are you eating? I'm not eating a fucking thing. Jesus. My jaw's just full of your dad's cum. There you go.
I'm just implying
We need
that
to kill him. We need to get him out of here. He's unstable.
there's an entire underground there. And I remember when I looked at the footage, I felt like it was coming up. I don't know anything about ballistics. I'm not an expert. But if there was a hatch door nearby, then we can assume.
Since when were you into thick bitches? First of all, you got one more time to spell it like that, and then I'm banning you. Second of all, I don't tell you motherfuckers my life. What I fuck ain't not none of y'all business. The hell? I could have a fucking child, and you niggas would never know. Why? I don't tell y'all shit. I could be pregnant, and you... No, it's 10 o'clock in the morning. I can't be this animated at this time.
As we should always assume with colleges, obviously stadiums, there's always an underground path.
We got a little Leon on the way. Here you go. That's about as good as you getting. That's about as good as you fucking getting, partner. You ain't getting shit else. Yeah, this is good as it's gonna get. And before Leon is a cult leader, hey, if I led a cult, you motherfuckers would be on the right path. You motherfuckers would be on the right path if I led a cult. I'm just saying. What? Have you ever what? Have you ever dicked down a trans man? Is to what? What? Is what? What? Like what? 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 Is it a question, Leon? Y'all be annoying me, but then I gotta remember I'm the reason why your dad's ass itches. It's like that fucking grip I had on his ass last night really had a number on him.
So I'm wondering.
Happy fucking holidays, kids. The stocking is full of something, but it ain't no fucking gift.
If the federal government has explored the possibility that somebody could have been under Charlie and done that, while everyone's looking around and thinking that a shot went off.
Why you keep touching my dad? Why he keep begging for more?
From here.
I'm going to hell. I'm going to hell. I'm going to hell.
If that was just maybe like decoy number 2, and actually Charlie was shot from beneath him, which then could maybe explain why there was no exit wound. Again, I'm theorizing because I have a right to. I have a right to think.
Feel free to stop because you're bad at it. She says she needs precise footage of Tyler Robinson pulling the trigger to believe that it's him, but apparently she needs no...
What? Man, Hey, bruh, I be freaked out. Some of you motherfuckers be freaked out.
I believe someone popped out of the ground like a mole and shot Charlie. They paved the area where Charlie was shot, and Candace thinks they're hiding tunnels.
I think that would probably be an interesting one for the feds to explore, because within 48 hours, I mean, was it 48 hours, Skylar? They decided to instead pave that area, repave it. Do we have footage of that? They paved it. And I feel like was a little soon. So I don't know if things can be unpaid. I'm sure they can, but maybe exploring a tunnel network would be a good start.
Candace, you're literally a millionaire. Go to the school yourself and investigate the tunnels. Now let's dive further into Candace's sources. Most of the time, when people ask Candace for a source, she just defers to her gut instinct, her common sense, but I don't think she knows what that phrase means. Tyler is on videotape. She calls it fake based on nothing, and her audience will just believe her.
What are we to discern from all of this? I'll tell you my take on this. I think the person in the maroon that's walking is different from the person that's walking up the stairs. It's a gut thing, okay? I don't know, but I know. Okay? I don't know, but I know.
I hate women. Matter of fact, you know what? Everybody just start sucking dick. These women are batshit insane. Like, what do you mean you don't know, but you know? That'd be the reason. Never mind.
Would discern that we are looking, just vibe again.
No, I'm gonna say it's something wild as fuck.
2 different people would be my thing. 2 different people. One of those people is definitely being protected.
Her investigation is based off vibes. Well, vibes don't get convictions, Candace. At one point, she says she'll only stop with the conspiracies if Erica Kirk tells her to.
Okay, so I want to be very clear here. No one, and I mean absolutely no one, outside of my husband and Erica Kirk has the power to shut me up right now.
So then Erica asked for the conspiracy theorists to stop.
But when you go after my family, my Turning Point USA family, my Charlie Kirk Show family, when you go after the people that I love, and you're making hundreds and thousands of dollars every single episode because somehow they're in on this, no. And so my message to them is to stop.
Candace then does a stream titled Erica Tells Me to Stop. She watches Erica saying she's not involved in killing her husband.
None of us are involved in my husband's murder. None of us. Turning Point USA, myself.
Candace then says she can't ignore her own common sense, implying that Erica is playing a role in covering up Charlie's murder.
The problem is that you have people on social...
No, Willy, you missed it. It's the fact that Candace said only 2 people could get her to stop. One of the 2 said stop repeatedly, and this bitch went from saying that to, well, she didn't tell me to stop lying, and I would like to know what I've lied about. It's the reason women, never mind.
Social media who are talking common sense and they don't understand this. Okay, that's like, that doesn't work for me. It doesn't work for me, and it shouldn't work for you.
But when people bring it up, she backpedals to, well, I never explicitly said that.
So I just want to say to, first and foremost, Glenn setting that question up, I can't find, to this day, because this just feels to me to be like the ultimate strawman, any commentator that has explicitly accused Erica of killing Charlie Kirk.
At times, I feel like I'm watching a gender-swapped Eric Carmen.
I looked through your stupid book. It's 540 pages of ripping on Wendy and calling her a slut. I do not directly say she's a slut. Wendy Testerberger has proven time and time again that she will do anything to pleasure her vagina. Whether it is the school football team or the janitors on their break, Wendy spends her time as president on her knees or on her back taking the old in out for hours on end. You didn't read the rest, dude. Or does she? See, that's a question. I'm asking questions, Dad.
I want to touch on Candace claiming France is going to kill her. She tweeted, I informed...
Thank God. I needed this. I need more people to recognize that what she tried to fucking put out there is garbage. She tried to insinuate that she's about to get forcibly turned into a man
the people in the
and then killed.
Federal government and the White House of the France and Israeli assassination plot. And I'm willing to provide full details, as well as the name of the assassins and international accounts in France and Canada, through which money was exchanged.
Feels especially urgent, right? Don't you feel a sense of urgency right now in the wake of me having learned that France apparently paid for my assassination and that the French Foreign Legion was apparently involved and on the ground at UVU on the day of Charlie Kirk's assassination? And we should probably begin there.
Candace, if you have proof, why not just post the names yourself? I don't know why she's doing this. I think it's because the president of France is suing her because she won't stop saying his wife has a dick.
I remember that one of your courageous moves was to repeatedly tell the world that Brigitte Macron is a man. As you now know,
and she is.
As you now know, we had a $300,000 bet to charity about this because she's a woman.
Yes.
Is my view.
She's not a woman.
Well, we're going to find out, is the point, because it's going to court, they're suing you, and when she proves, as she will, that she's a woman, because it's very easy to prove, and you lose that case, then...
So easy that she refuses to do it for years.
Yeah, why doesn't the First Lady of France just post her coocher on Twitter? Candace Owens, the podcaster, is the man to get. It may sound like I'm being facetious when I say that, but it's actually what Candace wants.
Brigitte, we're going to find out for a blood test. We asked you for some photos and you...
Please, Willy, I will actively get you to have slaves legally. Put it on the screen. the court documents that proved that these motherfuckers were giving Candace what she wanted, and she just kept going. I will find you field niggas to actually have.
We're
going to find out,
And
Candace.
everybody knows
Candace,
that
we're gonna
Charlie
find
Kirk
out.
was not shot by Tyler Robinson on a rooftop.
And I think you
Brigitte
did that.
Macron has a penis. I really
No,
want you to know
Brigitte Macron
that.
does
Here's
not
what's
have a
important.
penis.
Brigitte Macron has a
No,
penis.
she doesn't.
I'm sorry.
She had three
did
children.
Did she get it removed?
She had three
Did you get it
children.
removed? Yeah, you can have adoptive children. You can call somebody. But Brigitte Macron was born a dude named Jean-Michel Trogneau.
Well-
And I just feel, I want you to know that. I want you to know that Brigitte Macron probably stands peeing up.
Now, this is going to court and Candace will be proven wrong, but she's smart. She's already setting up the narrative that the only way she can lose is if federal corruption is at play.
So,
Let's wait for the court case. Let's wait for the court
Okay,
case.
great.
Now, look,
and you will be proven wrong again
in the
unless there's just
fallout-
federal corruption.
Okay.
This is what conspiracy theorists do. Whenever they're proven wrong, they always shift the goalpost. It's a forever moving target. There's always another explanation.
I am sorry that in this day and age, there seems to be such a shortage of testosterone that a woman has to be the person that states the obvious, right?
Her idea of obvious is the opposite of obvious. Listen to how elaborate this is.
If you were one of the people online who believed for a single second that it was even a remote possibility that I simply made up a French assassination attempt heading into Thanksgiving week, I don't know, for like attention or something, I sat around and I said, I'm just not getting enough attention. How can I start a global conversation about me? And then I came up with this idea of creating fan fiction where I imagined myself as the victim of a multinational state plot to murder me. Yeah, if you thought that for a single second, that it was for funsies, because I'm not busy or anything, then you're just not sober. You're not paying attention to anything.
You're not sober.
I mean, look, I could be on meth right now. The difference is that you're still a fucking moron.
Proof that she shows that she's gonna get killed is her own tweet. That's it.
I obviously tweeted exactly what I was informed. Okay, I'm going to read that tweet to you in its entirety.
Hey guys, Bill Clinton's coming to rape me. I don't have any evidence other than me tweeting that Bill Clinton's coming to rape me. If you tell me that I'm lying, you're obviously a hater of black people. You want to see me locked in a cage, and you don't care about my well-being. My evidence of any of this is, again, me tweeting. And if you don't like the fact that I tweet, how dare you tell Bill to bring guns? Oh, fuck me, bro. This is ridiculous. What world do I fucking live in, bro? What fucking world do I live in, bro? This shit's just not acceptable.
Urgent. 2 days ago, I was contacted by a
You're too old for Bill.
high-ranking employee of the French government. Person claims the Macrons have executed upon and paid for my assassination. Yes, you read that correctly. More specifically, that the green light was given to a small team in the National Gendarmerie Intervention Group. I am told there is one Israeli that is on the assassination squad and that plans were formalized.
Candace is once again claiming she has evidence while never showing anything. This video could go on for another hour. She never stops. Candace tweeted, they've been signaling that a 9/11 style attack is coming the second week of December. Save this tweet. It will age well. Nothing happened and she never commented on this again. But she did have a conversation with Piers Morgan in at 9/11 by Brain. Candace says that she's not seen one piece of evidence that Tyler Robinson shot Charlie Kirk.
I haven't seen one piece of compelling evidence that Tyler Robinson scaled the rooftops like Spider-Man on a college campus that he didn't go to and fired one shot, a magic bullet shot, and killed Charlie Kirk. I have not seen one piece of compelling evidence. In fact, I've seen more compelling evidence to the contrary.
No, you haven't. She has no evidence showing the contrary. However, the evidence that Tyler did shoot Charlie is Tyler walking up the stairs to the roof, him running and jumping off the roof, holding the gun, him running out of the woods where the gun was later found, him limping because he hurt his leg when he jumped off the roof, and him admitting to doing it to multiple people. None of that is evidence to you, but random planes, random holes in the ground, any random person that emails you, that's evidence. Okay, dude. Candace keeps saying that people at Turning Point are complicit in killing Charlie, so Piers presses her on it.
That to me, even that seems like a part of telling people not to believe their own gut. Obviously, for this to have been pulled off, there had to have been multiple people involved. There had to have been people at Turning Point that were complicit in having this happen. Now, who knows what their motivations are? Doesn't mean maybe this person's like, hey, I'm going to help you.
Hang on. Okay, let me stop you. Hang on. When you say obviously somebody at Turning Point, you are accusing right now people that worked with Charlie Kirk at the company he built, which is now run by his widow. You are directly accusing people in that company of being complicit in his murder, right?
I want to just be very clear.
He admitted on Discord. Yeah. See? Pedophiles and fucking murderers. They're the best, you know? They're the best at being able to fucking be on Discord. Pedophiles, murderers, That's the only place where you could admit to murder. Discord.
She's not clear at all. She just rambles about JFK before claiming that Charlie was killed over money.
Common sense inquiry is, was there a financial motive for this person to be dead, okay? This is like Sherlock Holmes 101.
What was the financial incentive to kill this YouTuber? Like, for who? I can only think of Erica because she's now running the company. But Candace never explains. She just says it's common sense and declares victory.
This is what I mean when I say that the public no longer trusts the media because you're acting us to be stupid. And we don't want to do that. We actually don't want to pretend that we're clinical idiots.
Candace, I'm realizing you're not pretending. Candace never answers Piers' question, so he asks again, who at Turning Point is complicit in killing Charlie?
I want to get to the reality of what you're actually saying. So when you say that somebody at Turning Point USA, Charlie's company, was complicit in his murder, who? Who was?
I believe that there were multiple people who...
Bitch, name somebody. The janitor? Name somebody. Erica? The kids? Name somebody. This along with, hey, shut up, bitch. This and, hey, I don't see any kids. Where are the kids? No kids? Fraud. This is the peak of journalism. Just saying shit for the plot. Just say it for the plot. Nothing else.
Who are, as I have said many times...
Hey, show me some kids or you're committing fraud. I can't get over it. Going to a daycare, asking to see kids and not seeing them, and then turning around, looking at the camera and saying, we've now accumulated 50 million in fraud. The fuck? What? I need a rim job.
Times, my exact words are, they are engaged in a cover-up of what happened to Charlie on that day.
No, but who was involved in his murder?
I didn't say that they murdered Charlie.
You said that people at Turning Point were complicit in his murder.
No.
You literally just said they were complicit.
Obviously, for this to have been pulled off, there had to have been multiple people involved. There had to have been people at Turning Point that were complicit in having this happen.
Piers presses her on this. She denies reality. She's got the memory of a goldfish, apparently.
No, my exact sentence that I said was that there were people at Turning Point who are engaged in a cover-up.
No, you didn't.
I believe that thoroughly.
Candace, you didn't say that.
She then says something even crazier.
Did anybody at Turning Point, in your opinion, know that Charlie Kirk was going to be murdered?
There is specifically 2 people at Turning Point USA, and I have communicated that information to Erica and Justin Strife, that I would not be surprised if they had foreknowledge of Charlie Kirk being assassinated.
But do you have any evidence?
I'm not going to name. I am not going to name those people, okay? Because it's not right for me to name those people until I know for a fact that they did.
But she has actually named the Turning Point USA employee before, so Piers asks her about him, and she doubles down.
Do you believe Mikey McCoy had any prior knowledge of Charlie's murder?
I can't say that he had prior knowledge of the murder unless I have something concrete. I can't say anything about prior knowledge. What I can say is what happened on that day. Mikey's...
At this point, she killed him. Fuck it. We all killed him. At this point, everybody took a shot. Everybody had a needle. Everybody.
Behavior is weird on that day. I find it weird, like I said in the podcast yesterday, that what has been communicated to the public is like he called Erica instantly. First thing he did was call Erica instantly. And that's actually the call logs show that he didn't call Erica instantly.
So this guy Mikey is getting roped into killing Charlie because he said that he instantly called Erica after Charlie was shot. Candace constantly calls Mikey a liar for this.
I do believe that Mikey McCoy should have to answer for who he had on the phone right when the shot went off. So yeah, his father, his own father. That surprised me the most about these call logs is I certainly feel that we were given the impression over and over and over again that the first person Mikey called was Erica, right? He called Erica. We were told this by many people also that he trained, like he almost like went to a camp and trained, and Charlie was like 1, 2, 3 go, and like fast 1, 2, 3 go. That's why he walked away. 1, 2, 3 go, and just told him this is what the first thing you do is. Well, he didn't do that.
Yeah, you want to know what Mikey actually did first? He called his wife, and then he called Erica 3 minutes later. Wow, what an evil liar.
Well, he didn't do that. Actually, the first person he called was his wife. He called Elizabeth McCoy. And then he stayed on the phone with his wife for 10 minutes. And during those 10 minutes, he 3-wayed Erica 3 minutes after the shot went off. And then he 3-ways his father.
Accusing him of killing his...
Wow. Your fucking employer dies in front of you. You're such a masochist for calling your wife. You know what? Repeal the 19th.
Friend and boss because he said the word instantly when in reality it was 3 minutes later. Between the word instantly and the word vehicle, Candace has become the dictionary police.
What are you suggesting about this guy?
Instantly, and then he had 3 ways.
When you've got a massive platform,
and then showing his call log showed that Blake Neff actually didn't tell the truth about what happened on that day.
Here's the problem, Candace. You have a massive platform, as you know. Millions and millions of people hang on your every word. When you devote a large part of an entire episode to the strange behavior of Charlie Kirk's chief of staff, you are putting a target on the guy's back. You're inferring he has something to do with this, or something to do with some cover-up, or whatever whatever it is you're inferring. You know what you're doing when you do that.
I am not going to be emotionally conditioned to believe that asking questions when we aren't getting any answers is the crime itself. The crime was when Charlie got...
Hey, man, I got a question. Great freeze frame, by the way. I got a question. Fat Albert stuffed me with that micro penis on January 2nd of 2009. Don't you all find that weird? Don't you all find that suspicious? Don't you all find that a little bit odd? How did he stuff you with a mic? You're asking the wrong questions. I'm asking questions and I'm not getting any answers. So I want to know how weird it is. That's, of course. I want to know how weird it is, mate.
got shot in the neck.
No smack, I'm weak.
So
it's such an evil thing to put on someone. She can't be this stupid. She's being malicious. Look at all the intentional lying she's done. She cuts the video short of Tyler Robinson saying the word vehicle. She lies about the flights of the Egyptian planes. She says there's no evidence of Tyler shooting Charlie when he's the only person caught on video with a gun. He blamed Charlie's friends, blamed Charlie's wife, all without showing a single source. Weaponized her friendship with Charlie to go after them. Weaponized her viewer's religion by saying Charlie talked to her in a dream, or God sent her evidence in an email. People want there to be a more exciting answer to Charlie Kirk's murder.
This feels to me like a conspiracy. And am I emotionally invested in this? Yes. Somebody
stuffed in micro penis don't even listen. Just because you spend your time. Never mind.
I said something to. Oh, you're unstable. Yeah, you know what? You're right. I have been destabilized by watching Charlie Kirk catch a bullet in his neck and then being gaslit and told nothing to see here. We've got people all around him that are telling little lies. I don't like this.
Like a secret global cabal killed him. Or maybe it's the boring answer and Charlie's content pissed off a dude who had a train.
Or, because what about that? Who's that motherfucker named BB? Maybe he killed him. Oh.
His girlfriend. And he shot Charlie out of school. School shootings happen all the time. In fact, a school shooting at Evergreen High School happened the same day Charlie was shot. Or maybe the Egyptian planes.
Nobody gives a fuck, though. Like, nobody gives a fuck about that school shooting, though. Still, to this day. They got some people who still don't fucking know about the school shooting. You mean what? Netanyahu? What? That can't be that motherfucker name. That's his fucking. What a name, boys. What a name. Mm-hmm. What a name, boys. What a name. Why? Oh, God. What a Freudian. Why is anyone still paying attention to Candace? Well, apparently, depending on who you ask, she's the only one getting to the truth of what happened to Charlie Kirk, which is the most blatant fucking lie I've ever heard. The most underrated movie in Disney's entire catalog is Meet the Robinsons, and I will fight to the death to prove that point. Greatest ending song of all the times. Anyone says otherwise, you are a communist. Candace is the reason people think women are stupid. I'm going to be honest with you. No. There are several other women who hold staked claim on that one. Not going to lie to you. While Candace doesn't help, I do believe Candace is not the one reason to really hammer home. It's a lot of stupid ass women in this world. A lot of stupid ass women in this world. A lot of stupid ass men too. Y'all want to see one? Y'all want to see one? I think you want to see one. Hold on. Let me find the video. Let me find the video. I need the video. Is this it? I don't think so. Oh, it is it. I'm looking at one right now with your dead father's gravestone. Hey, I'd be mad. I'd be mad looking at that dumbass dead body too. I'm quick. What? Mad at me? Motherfucker, start shit. And then everybody want to act like Amazing Grace. Nobody want to hear that shit. Nobody want to hear that shit. You want to start shit? Maybe able to handle some shit. What was I doing? Oh, I was looking up this. Now look. Most of my neighbors are arguing about Madrado instead of talking about Kirk. I ain't gonna lie to you. Leon's the reason a hotline number pops up on my feed. Yeah, suicide prevention is important. I don't want you to kill yourself. I just want you to be ashamed that your father looked you in the eyes and thought of you as a mistake before he blew his head out in front of your face. That was too far. That was... Oh, you know it's bad. You know it's like canonically bad if I take it too far. You know it's bad. Oh. Albert's micro penis changed you? It did a lot to me. It was just like so ungodly small. It was just like I didn't even have time to process that I was being raped. I was just so locked in on how small that fucking thing was. It was just like astronomical. Everyone hates domestic abusers. Every single one of you hates a domestic abuser. So you'll be delighted to know that as of the first fucking day of the year in Tennessee, there's something called Savannah's Law, where, much like a sex offender goes on a list, somebody who's a domestic abuser and you got either 2 or more than 2 cases of domestic abuse, you go on a registry. I don't have a problem with that. That's a wonderful fucking thing. Because we live in a world where motherfuckers think that they could just tread lightly on this planet and be safe. But for some ungodly fucking reason, I'm seeing people mad at this video and I'm hesitant to know why.
With Savannah's Law going into place this week here in the state of Tennessee, I've got some words of wisdom for the men out there. Be careful which woman you decide to hang out around.
We need to kill him. We need to get him out of here. He's unstable.
Mind you, the Savannah's Law is not just for men. Because unfortunately, ill-informed white man, it's for everyone who's a domestic abuser in Tennessee. It's called Savannah's Law. It's fucking thing that I want across every fucking city in every fucking state. Where if you got 2 or more cases of domestic abuse, you're on a registry. Like how sex offenders are on the list. You're now on the list for being a domestic abuser. That way people know about you and they stay the fuck away from you. Does that solve everything? No, but it's something. Can't be mad at something being done, because I live in a fucking world where oftentimes nothing's done.
Have a relationship with because of this. With Savannah's Law going into place, there's going to be a lot of women that want to do some undercover work, try and find which men they want to throw on this list.
I mean, that sounds like a good thing, because if you're doing undercover work, that means you got somebody who's probably flying under the radar of being somebody who should be on that list, but they're not. And maybe they do some undercover work, they get a confession out of motherfucker, they follow that up with bits and pieces of evidence and information, and then they get that motherfucker put on the list rightfully. Oh.
There will be women that are teaming up together to plot.
Never mind. I thought he was going a good route. Never mind. I always think that there's some good law, that there's some goodwill in it. Never mind.
To get you thrown on this list. Women will be provoking you to make you do something with your hands, your fists, emotionally, physically, whatever. And if they can get you on the first time, all it takes is another woman to go out there, get you all riled up.
Well, wouldn't that mean you need to control your fucking emotions so that you don't hit a woman? And if she hits you, well, guess what you could do? You go call that fucking number and see if you could put that bitch on the list. Oh, problem fucking solved.
Piss off. And there we go. You're on the list. Just remember, there's no protections for men in this world. The only protection you have is video recordings. The only protection you have is the amount of money that you have. In the future,
no, that don't work, because Diddy's in jail.
I want to bring up a new law. Well, we throw all abusers who falsify documentation, falsify what has happened to them, they're all thrown into a registry as well. That way we know all of the women and the men out there that cry wolf. We'll just call it the Cry Wolf Registry. Anyways, y'all, just be careful out there. Be safe. You can be like me and just avoid women altogether if you want. But
gay! Homosexual! Now look, some of you know of this story, but people like Karma don't. I am someone who despises any man or woman who calls themselves red pill, because I know that there's a likelihood you've probably raped somebody and you're giving out dating advice to people that's not sound. I find any of you motherfuckers that call yourselves red pill to be losers. Somebody was very upset about that and proceeded to bore me by telling me that they've been in, this is a man, by the way, that they've been in 7 relationships with women and all 7 failed and it was the woman's fault. I was actually born at night. I wasn't born last night. I could give you like 2, maybe 3 where it was the woman's fault. But you mean to tell me in all 7 relationships, you was just this perfect, doe-eyed individual just looking for love? Yeah, right. Yeah, right. Bros, swearing off women, that's just gay. Pussy gotta be one of the most extravagant things known to man, especially when you unlock that clitoris. Looking at a good thing and trying to paint it as bad because you ain't got nothing better to do just makes you look suspect. It makes you look like somebody who may or may not be someone who deserves to be on that fucking registry, because who knows what the fuck you're doing? Who knows how you operate? And what make it worse, I hate when you bitch ass niggas can't stand on y'all fucking opinions because he didn't either privated or deleted his entire fucking online account because the shit then went viral and then it chewed his ass out for it. Pussy. Stand on it, nigga. Stand on your... Why can't you motherfuckers stand on y'all fucking ass opinions? That's all I want. That's all I ever want from y'all. Just to stand on y'all fucking opinions. That way, you sound cordial. You sound smart. You don't look... I ain't gonna say you sound smart. I mean, at least you stand by your own fucking convictions. Like, fuck. It does. Like the way he fucking phrased it, make it seem like he's done some shit that he's scared is gonna come barreling down on him, and he'd be funny as fuck if that was the case.
I know a lot of y'all still have that kryptonite, so just be safe. Love y'all.
I don't want you to kisses. Faggot. This motherfucker's a faggot. Kisses. I don't want no white man touching me. What a faggot. What a British cigarette. What a British cigarette. Bros. Savannah's Law is named after Savannah Puckett. 22-year-old. Jesus Christ, I just realized y'all can't see any of that shit. Like, you can't see any of it. You can't see any of it. There you go. There you go. Savannah's Law is named after Savannah Puckett, a 22-year-old Robertson County deputy who was murdered in her Springfield home in 2022 after an offender's second conviction. Their name, photo, and the date of the county of their convictions would be placed on the registry, and that information would stay on the registry for anywhere between 2 and 20 years. If we could save one person, then we've done our job, Puckett's mother, Kim Dodson, said. This ain't about us. This ain't about Savannah. It's about the next victim. Because you know what? Your family member, rest in peace. Your family member's no longer here. So you know what? Do something to help the future. Because much like we all know a school shooting's probably going to happen, now that this Christmas, New Year's break is getting ready to wrap up. And we know that there's probably going to be like 3 more after that. And then we're going on summer vacation. We know there's somebody getting beat somewhere. Earlier this year, Dodson told lawmakers that the man responsible for her daughter's death, James Jackson Kahn, terrible name, showed up to Puckett's Springfield home and shot her 9 times before suffocating her dog and setting her home on fire. Kahn had a record of domestic abuse, domestic violence. If she had known about his offenses, I know Savannah would have never dated this boy. Dodson added that she hopes the law will one day be picked up at a federal level. Fuck it! Countrywide! I want this shit to be countrywide. I want there to be a website that's manned by proper channels and not that bullshit that happened at somewhere in May of 2025 where everybody thought it was a great idea to just start making fun of motherfuckers that they dated, and then everybody got all the information, which was the worst fucking shit ever. Oh, this is a good thing. This is a good thing. And Captain, I want to pretend like I'm saving somebody, is trying to paint it if it's bad. When I'm sitting here thinking to myself, I'm not seeing that this is specifically about men. Because last I checked, they got bitches out here who be domestic beating. Karma. Motherfuckers be out here, they be having titties and they just be punching on motherfuckers. Domestic violence. It's not good. I'm about to tell Mom Donnie we need that. Oh, God. Mom Donnie gonna sit there and look you in your fucking eye and be like, sure, why not? That's really, really in all subject matter. Yeah, I'm gonna be on that list the week after abuse. I mean, fuck. I could be on that list for abusing you motherfuckers. Verbal abuse should still count. You know what I'm talking about? Verbal abuse does wonders for a motherfucker's psyche. Some people call it bullying. I call it, never mind. Because we did. I mean, yeah, fucking New York is, you motherfuckers need everything. New York is a cesspool of the most disgusting fucking people known to man. I mean disgusting. I mean just fuck. Oh God, I laugh my fucking. Oh God, my head hurts. You know how many times I've seen a man and been like, nah, he definitely hits women. I mean, look, bro. All you gotta do is, never mind. Never mind.
How's my dick supposed to jump off of all of this information you just gave me, man?
What the fuck? You right, but watch your mouth about NYC before I bust something in it. See, this is shit I'm talking about. Are Catholic priests on a register as well? I mean, if they fucked a child, chances are they probably are on there. I will never, like, I'm gonna always laugh when, like, any gay trans motherfucker do some shit and everybody make it like, oh, all of trans people do this shit. And then you just look at the Catholic Church and all these motherfuckers like, wait, no, that's not the same thing. No, that's not the same thing. No. See, because that's just the individuals. Like, man, shut the fuck up. I may or may not be. Oh, God. These motherfuckers are bonding about how they're from New York. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm done. Relatively short stream. We'll be back. I'll be back to give you a little bit of hell in a longer duration tomorrow. Because I'm gonna fucking I might just come back and stream. Fuck it. Because I want to get back on not Helldivers. Fucking on Arc Raiders. But I'm going to take a nap because I'm fucking old. I'm dying. All that good shit. Goodbye.